No, don't come back on the track, you! Oh! Oh! Oh, and you! Just do your thing, innit? Mate, I try to avoid you. Da 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 da. We are not a rookie. I keep biting my lips. I'm like, so that.
Into 6.
Well, we're back. Oh.
Into 6 left, very long. Opens of a crest into 2 right long. 1 left, unseen.
Oh, what do you mean? 1 left.
120. Flat crest into 6 right of a crest. Into 5 left, extra long. 30.
Oh no 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 no. Sorry for shouting in your ears, guys. No. Oh my god, no. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I love that sausage. Oh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, oh, wow, for once the camera started, the Thea is in the middle. What else, what more can you ask? I'm really confused because the camera keeps moving, so I just don't know where. I am really excited because today is another occasion to race with the MFR girls. And you're probably wondering why I look like I'm wearing a wig. I'm not. I have said before I am not a real blonde, so eventually I have to do something to my hair, and now I look like I don't really know what I look like. It's not actually as ginger as it normally is, which is good. Still, I was then I changed the color. No, my hair. So basically, my hair is really dark brown, and I dye it every 4 weeks. But every half a year, I have to use a bit of bleach. And this is the bleach version, and then I need to cover it with a bit of blonde because you see this is not the same color throughout, so it's gonna go back to normal. Don't worry about it. I just need to deal with it for a few days because bleaching and then coloring is not. But I'm not a hairdresser, and I don't want to pay the price of a hairdresser because I haven't got the budget. I never hide that, guys. I told you I'm a poor soul. So yeah, I buy $6. Why am I talking in dollars? £6 bottles, and then I do it at home. And I'm not actually scared because I've been doing it for years. I know some of my friends actually asked me to do it before to them, but yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be changing in the next few days. I was actually thinking to use my beret because that's normally what I did last year when I did it. I wore my beret for a week because my roots were all orange, and yeah, I don't like orange. When are we dyeing Jeff's hair? I've seen a picture of Jeff with really blonde hair. I'm not sure about it. I mean, I will he's in the chat, so I will let him answer for himself. I'm sure he can decide. So yeah, tonight is a really exciting night. I was actually watching Norma Jean Platinum Blonde. Norma? I never get the reference, but yeah. It's not gonna stay. It's not gonna stay. But yeah, I was watching Verena, and Verena, I didn't realize that it could be quite, like, I wanted it to be a fun race, and Verena was saying that it was the first time she was racing without her co-driver, and so that she was feeling a little like, oh, there would be no one to show her, and she actually called her co-driver a few times, like, I think so, his name is Gregory, and she, Gregory, where are you? I mean, it's kind of cute to see that the guys have created a bond like this. It's really nice to see. I hope she does well though. Anyway, she was going around the track. She seems to be putting a lap time, so she's not invalidating, which is good. And it's funny how people like, she was really good at Laguna. People pick their favorite and then they're really good at it. And then when it's not your favorite, it takes you more time to get Norma Jean, Marilyn Monroe. Oh God. I mean, it's a compliment, I guess. Marilyn Monroe wasn't quite the ugly type, and she had really nice hair. So yeah, Matt Evans, walk into the chat with a bonjour. I mean, it must be a special day. It must be. I am watching Inglorious 144p today. Wow. I got a fellow back marker then. I got a fellow back marker then. Dominic, I mean, there will be, I don't know how many people are going to turn up tonight. We've had races before where it was quite a lot of people. Jeff is telling me to shake my hair. Prize winner announcement is at, yeah. So we've got the 3D Wrap announcement at 8 p.m. and then the Virig announcement at 9 p.m. which I will be announcing in coordination with the team grid. Hola! First thing I noticed, it was super bright hair. It's like, seriously, I should have worn my my beret. I normally wear my beret when that happened. Only twice a year I use bleach, so it's gonna be gone. It's just it's not gonna last. Salut Matt. Hey, by the way, hey everyone, hey Danny. Danny, by the way, I realized after the race that you managed to, like, you did the race by yourself, so I'm sorry about that, but it's still quite, like, good of you to have done it. So, to bring the point for the team, super great. Love that type of behavior. I would have appreciated if I couldn't turn up. Anders, Dominique, Andre, Elliot, Dominique, I said, well, Dominique, you're getting a double hello. Danny, Joshua, I think I said Andre already. Anders, Lankin, Chile, Matt, Skies, no, Brett, Stringe Hillhorst, Matt, ooh, we've even got Elizabeth. Oh, whoa. Hello. Hi, gorgeous. So you didn't turn up on the right day. I was just talking about the fact I just dyed my hair, so not the best. Yeah, I was trying to remember how Jeff called you. Was it L or Liz? It's Liz. Dominique, what's the best car in the game? Dominique, please don't answer this question if it's BMW. I will not accept this. So we've got quite a few people in the server already. I think 18 in total, and quite a lot of them are the girls from the MFR. That's all right, Ryan. The Maserati is an easy master. Yeah, so I've told you pretty much what I needed to tell you. The 2 announcements tonight: Virig at 9 p.m, a 3D Wrap at 8 p.m, and I have my assistant who just turned up into the room and telling me to find things to say, but I can't find anything to say now. No? Maserati is the best. The Maserati is definitely hard to control, I think. Peach Melba. I've tried quite a few of the GT4 races, to be honest, so far. I've tried the Audi, the BMW, the Aston Martin. I can't remember which one I tried now. I'm trying. It was in alphabetical order as well, so it should be great. And so if we're announcing obviously the winner of the 2 prizes tonight, it's because we've had incredible sponsors. So Virig is an incredible sponsor. They've been basically supporting the cause of bringing more women into the world of sim racing or motorsport in general. And 3D Wrap as well, they've been an incredible support. They've actually been a great support for me since the beginning of I created my YouTube channel actually, and then as soon as I mentioned to them the More Female Racers project, they were really like, yes, we want to help you. So these guys have been absolutely incredible. We invited fast people. Alice. So yeah, they've been incredible. It's been bloody brilliant. I've loved the support of, obviously, I'm gonna be just being really cheesy tonight. So thanking all the viewers, all the co-drivers, all the men-female drivers. I feel like, I don't know, I asked people, everyone was being so positive, and yes, I want to do it, yes, I want to help. Brett came, had free Skyscraper TV, Brett. I asked him to replace Lauren's previous co-driver. I didn't know how much convincing I would have to do, but straight away he said yes. And yeah, the positivity we've received throughout, from the sponsors, from the viewers, from the co-drivers, from the female drivers, it's been absolutely incredible. And obviously the sim grid, who's put it all together with their magic fingers. As of right now, Thea, you will be very pleased. The Aston keeps giving me the best handling at the best lap time. Oh my god, Aurel, you are making my day. And then, guys, I said the practice would start around this time, so here we are, the practice. And is my screen gonna load, or is it? Ah, yes, it is loading. The Maserati is an easy master anyway, with no driver aids. Think you'll be entering a drift competition this evening? Oh, okay. So I've just I've got my my setup from the race, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on the tire pressure and see how everything is doing, and see if we can. It was nothing. Lauren is a fun driver to have. She's definitely fun. But by the way, Lauren, if you're listening, I hope you're feeling better. She's had some chest pain, I believe, so I hope she feels better. She said she was gonna try and participate anyway. I did tell her that health is first. Health is first. It's always the rule. Always the rule, which I never listen to. But so yeah, it's funny coming out from my mouth. I can see quite a lot of fast people tonight. More respectful driving and less chaos than when realistic driver tried sim racing. Josh. That is true. I think to be honest, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was really surprised with, like, especially in the last race, the racecraft was incredible. I did think it was, like, some of the girls really gave me the pressure. It was, like, you can see the level of progress they had done from race 1 to race to the last race. But even on the first race, I was also impressed with, like, the racecraft and the speed of some of the main driver and co-drivers. You gotta remember that the co-drivers have done an awesome job. I wouldn't have been on the podium if my co-driver didn't like block a bunch of the fast co-drivers. Like, he's done an awesome job at that, blocking people. I hope I can get that good at blocking people. Oh, did you know what? I didn't put my sound on because I didn't want to. Yeah, my sound is not on. No game sound. Yeah, I blocked it off because I was in the server since the beginning of the stream, and then you would have heard everyone going. I know you guys are missing the sound of the Aston Martin. Oh, I can't remember. I was watching the sim grid race again, and it was what was he calling the sound of the? I think he was saying the roaring, the beautiful roaring of the Aston Martin. That's all right. We'll just make the noise ourselves. Oh, Matt, I wish I could hear that. I bet he'd be doing some. Can you mute the BMW? I was like, I hope Elliot saw that, and straight away, hey, Brett, stop that. Stop that now. Maserati versus Camaro in a sound-off. Ooh, Maserati and Camaro. I don't know. Camaro, I guess. Oh yeah, I was driving the Camaro around the Misano the other day. It was great. I did 145. So I guess it's like, it's an acceptable sound. Right, a car? What is wrong with me? My vote. And that's how you got me T-Boss. Yes! Yeah, actually, Skyscraper gave me a challenge to reach a 145, and I didn't actually think I could do it. I did it in the race, wasn't it? It was great. It took me quite a while to know how to handle that car. I've driven so many cars around me, so I know I'm a little bit confused at how I need to drive my Aston Martin. Oh, hey, Derek. Nice to see you here. We're having a little race off with the girl. Can I say that? With the girl from the MFR. We're having an after MFR championship race. We're announcing the winner of the sponsor of the series. So Virig and Freedy Rap at 8 and Virig at 9. And then after, I'm having a chat with the girls. We're gonna talk about the co-drivers. We're gonna talk about the cars. We're gonna talk about our favorite tracks. I'm gonna ask them a few questions, so you can hear about from their mouth what their best moment was, etc. I don't know if I should have maybe thought about my answers. I think I kind of thought about it when I was writing them. Ooh, Chile's changed its color. It's a darker Chile. A much darker Chile. What is, it's like a pine green? It looks like a pine green. Oh. The first few laps are not going to be the best. And we're just doing practice, so... Oh! I think Chile is a lot faster than me, so clearly just went into my... Get out here, earlier. I mean British time. British summertime. So the Freely Rap announcement is in pretty much 15 minutes, around that. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna do a 147? No, 146. Nice! Woo! Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that's what happened when you don't brake properly. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that Dan? That's Dan. Look at Dan with his pink lines. We've got... Is it Mario behind? They're still deciding on what car sounds better.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Woo! So this is how I train, by the way, guys. I think, I don't know if you guys have tuned in on Daniel's stream the other day. But basically, this is how me and Dan, well, mostly me with Dan, we train. He takes me around the track and we are on voice chat and I'm asking him questions when I'm not sure about a turn. He's also basically running me slowly around the track and telling me where he brakes, because believe it or not, I can't quite see all the details. So sometimes he's showing me the signs. God damn it. Oh, I did a 134 earlier. How the hell?
Yellow flag, be careful.
Okay. It's very easy to lose so much time in Sector 1 because you have to be like, you have to have the perfect line. I didn't break enough. Ah! And now I've got someone on me. Already? It's not even the race. I was gonna say that. Yeah. I will play an animation in a second, but basically, guys, make sure you drop. Oh! What is Mario doing? Or is it? I don't know. There's two people and I can't remember if it's Mario or Mike. I think there's one Mario and Mike. That might be Mike. Aye, 145. I need to be a little bit more out. Ooh, Delta going down. Me likey. I think someone said I only go faster when people drop likes. So guys, make sure you drop a like. Oh. Ooh, who's this? It's completely... Oh, it's Casper. It's disturbing me. I'm always looking at other people around me. Test 1, 2, 3. Hello, Zlankin. I think I was doing 143 before. Maybe I'm just a tad slower now.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yay! 144! God, we managed. It doesn't make me go any better in terms of place because easy to invalidate as well on that first turn. You're supposed to have like the straight line, I guess. Here I put a little bit of throttle as well, but I wasn't always doing... Here... Whoa. Dan was on like full throttle there. For me it was like halfway through. I was a bit shy on the throttle. Lost too much time here. Oh no, I didn't. Oh gad. Come on, bring it on! I think when I sit down, it doesn't take that turn the same way as I do it. Oh god, 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 god! Oh, I lost all my delta here. Playing like a monkey. Oh, and I'm out! Don't do like me, kids. And actually, you're not kids, so I don't know why I'm calling you that. Thanks for the rallying, Ellie. Got me through a day of work. Oh. Made my day a little harder, Elliot, if you want to know. All that talking in the background. Oh. He actually told me off because I was talking in the background. I was having a meeting on Zoom. And he came and slammed the door. Naughty Jeff. Okay, 5 minutes until the announcement of the 3-lap winner, the Akina Handbrake. Whoop whoop! Which I've been using extensively in my rallycross stream, which, you know, sometimes I'm really good from the beginning and sometimes it takes me quite a few laps. And sometimes it takes Josh as well to give me a few spots. He was so kind. I think he let me qualify ahead so I could start in the first line. Ooh. Wow, I've lost a few spots. The girls are getting fast. And so... Oh, oh. Whoa, Saradov is at the back. I'm literally spinning. Oh, by the way, my tire pressure, 20... Ooh, the back is a little bit hot. Hot, hot. Got a bit, Yes. Come on, go down, Delta, go down. Oh, I don't know why. It feels like I broke too early and then too late. I think I need to go a lot wider here. Hey, Loco. Hey, Gaspar. Sorry if I missed anyone in the chat. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, let's see where he brakes. I'm gonna use my brake when he... Oh, I didn't see him brake. I thought I'd see clearly his lights, but clearly I'm a bit blind. Okay, I'm gonna focus really, really hard on that one. Hopefully that'll work for me. It's all about the concentration. Focus. I lose a lot of focus because I'm streaming. Not that I'm using it as a... That is it! I thought I could do a 143, but I lost a lot of time. I think I know where I lose the time. Here. I'm going slower now. God damn it. Woo. Ooh, did we gain? No, not good enough. Delta. Okay, I'm gonna finish my lap and I'm gonna announce the Akina Handbrake 3D wrap last prize winner! Woo!
Slow car.
Ooh!
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I'm almost there. Oh, I messed up. I messed up big time. I don't know why I'm touching my handbrake as well. Like it's gonna help. It's gonna stop the car. This is not rallying. Can you have the handbrake mapped in this? Can you map the handbrake in this?
Yeah, I've done it through
Oh. So I'm not on the racing line, which is good. Painfully slow around here. Huh? What, you gonna give now? I'm sorry about all the winners throughout the championship who have won prizes. If I have unfortunately mistaken the pronunciation of your name, please come to me and tell me that I've done it. I will apologize to you. I normally do with most words. So
Wait. The big drum roll?
huh? Yes, a drum roll. Drum roll, please. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you, Jeff, for.
What are they winning?
Huh?
What are they winning?
Can you put it? Can you put
Yeah.
the camera lower?
Do that.
Okay. So the I can show you in here. This is basically what you got. What the guys were entering for. I think you need to put it even lower.
There you go.
So I've got the the Pike sequential shifter here from 3D Wrap, and right next to it I've got the handbrake. Some people will say yes, it's in the wrong order. I know, but do you know what? Try and fit it on here. I fit it how I could fit it, okay? So the holes could fit in that way. And actually Jeff had to do quite a lot of work, but we managed to fit it here. So we have the handbrake and the the Pike shifter. They're both as awesome. I use them a lot in rallying. I don't know if you can map them in ACC. Would be quite funny. But quite a couple of lucky people have won this Pike shifter throughout the championship. Someone has already won the Akina Handbrake, and this is the last prize, which was related to the last race, the craziest moment. You could vote on that, and you could also you only had to follow the different accounts of me, of the same grid, and also of 3D Wrap. And yeah, so basically the winner of the prize is Mark Carandong. And
Congratulations, Mark.
Mark Carandong.
We'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch with you, Mark. Congratulations. You're gonna love it. I can tell you that. And oh, someone coming to say hello.
4 prizes we today.
4 prizes. Actually, there's been another. Was it the handbrake or the Pike shifter?
Pike
That was
shifter.
won by
Jess.
Jessica because she had the most pole position.
Yes, congratulations to Jess on the pole
So I don't know if
position
Jessica is racing tonight, but she was awesome. So she's won one of the prizes at one of the 3D Wrap prizes, which she's gonna love. Mr. Akina. Do people know why it's called Akina? Well done, Mark. Ow! Funny. My cat doesn't know that quite yet that the leggings are not meant to be ripped off. It's also my favorite leggings, so be careful what you're doing. Okay, cool. So I think we could. How are we doing with the timing?
Good time to go to qualifying, I believe.
Yep.
5 past.
So who's doing?
Chile should be.
Okay, Chile, or maybe Matt has the password. If we could go to
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Qualifying when
to
you're ready.
qualification. You stop what you're doing. I don't know what you think you're doing here, but you're not doing it. Oh, I should stop doing this after I have
Yeah,
lots
you
of.
probably deserve it.
Chile is admin, I think. Okay, I thought I saw him racing as well, so So that's gonna be a tough one. Hey, Tony. Stop it! So how many...
Okay, qualifying it is. 15 minutes,
Line,
good
we
luck.
only got-
How many people have we got in the race
Probably a
then?
few.
Ooh, how many people?
I don't know, if you're set up, you might as well leave fuel on, right?
34
Have you
litre
got
of
your
fuel
race
and tire pressure.
Yeah, so what?
I think I've got the
82.
Oh, hold on. Can you look at... Huh?
2.2.
34.
Sorry, 2.2 per lap.
Yeah.
You're doing 10 laps maximum.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 11. 11 times.
He's saying 34.
Right.
It's a 20-minute race, right?
Yeah, 20-minute race. So you're going to do 150 a lap, was it?
Okay, can you look at the...
Yeah, no more than 12 laps. 12 times 2. Oh,
Can you look at the tire pressure, please?
and you haven't come with your legs.
No, he's destroying my legs at the moment.
What are you going to do about them?
Well, I mean, I'll move him eventually.
21,
Good luck. Jeff said no penalty, so no point in me stewarding. Oh, okay. No problemo.
pressure.
Why is it called Akina? I think it's, well, the guys were just saying it. It's a Mount Akina in Japan. Ah, there you go. Matt is like, oh no, she was too quick this time. Actually, there's a bit of delay, so maybe
I'll
not.
give you 30.
Akina down.
50.
Mhm.
Cool. Wait, there's only
So we've got 26
so
drivers,
not too bad.
which isn't too bad, yeah.
Not too bad.
I was a bit afraid that there would be too many people, and then we would just be struggling because I've done this race around Misano once with 40 people, and it was an absolute show. We don't need to call it anything. You wanna go and see your daddy? You finished destroying my leggings. Jeff, do you wanna call him, please? Daddy's calling you. Oh my god, he's running off straight away. It's like he's never loved me. He's only here because he wants something. Really Rap did a video about Mount Akina, which is worth watching. It is definitely worth watching. Oh, I thought that was Matt saying that. Yes, Elliot. Okay, so pit limiter on, ignition on, engine on. Let's get out the pit lane. Let's do this.
Low tire pressure,
He
stay
wants
away
YouTube
from
time. Yeah, he does. I started making him an Instagram account when we just got him. I don't know. I didn't quite follow up on that. I just spent my time watching cat picture. I don't know if that was the wisest thing I had done in a while. I would be racing, but I need to set up a lot of stream stuff. Oh. Dominic was sliding away in that turn.
There's a slow car ahead.
I thought that was an Aston Martin, and then I realized it wasn't an Aston Martin. That car to the side. Woo! Okay, cool. So basically I've got 10-minute practice left. 10-minute practice. 10-minute quali left.
Yellow flag ahead. Make it up. Slow car ahead.
And then we're going into a 20-minute fun race. Woo! And then I will be announcing the VRIG winner. And then we'll have the chat. The fan chat. If Zoom cooperates with me. You never know with Zoom. I had quite a few calls actually today, and sometimes it just I don't know if it's the participant or if it's if it's Zoom, but people don't always seem to know how to put the microphone on and stuff. So it's always a little game at the beginning, trying to understand what's wrong. Okay, why do I not hear you? Oh, I'm going slowly here. It's alright, Shortmaster. There'll be a bunch of different levels. So obviously we've got some of the girls, we've got some of the community gang. So it'll be a bunch of different people, and as we're quite using to stay respectful towards each other, stay clean. I feel like I've taken a really slow lap this time. What did you only just notice? Ah. I thought you had an actual job promotion the other day. We're gonna put a bit of pressure on Dominic. Ooh. We didn't need to put too much pressure. Well, I think we did put a bit of pressure. I don't really like when someone's right on my back. Makes me more worried about what's going on at the back than what's going on at the front. And well, that's not really how you need to think when you're racing. Whew. Oh! I'm gonna do a 145. God damn it. I do a lot of that. I say a lot of that, actually.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, I've lost too much time. Oh, well, we're gonna do a 144 in the end, which is good. That leaves us in. Oh, lost so much time again. Ah, the delta was a bit like, I'm gonna go down, and then they decided they was gonna go up.
There's a slow car ahead.
I'm too impatient out of this turn. I don't take the time. Don't take the time. Wait, I've still got my my right back tire, which is quite high in PSI. Oh, is that Arid? That is Arid. I would recognize Arid in among a million's car. Oi! We managed somehow to gain a few tenths at the end. Andre is giving me belly rub during the quali? Is this a distraction? Yippee! Oh, you're celebrating. I'm sure ooh. I'm sure I can do a 144. I throw myself off here.
Slow car ahead.
Oh! See, when I'm not spinning around that turn, it's a little bit better. Belly rubs, 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 belly rubs, rubs, rubs. Another few turns! Come on! Come on, let's go to the 143. Let's do this.
This is me. What's
Gonna be tough here because my speed is quite what I've done. Come on, go down. Yes. If I cut through here, am I gaining a bit? Ooh. Okay, we didn't let that distract us too much. Ah! Remember how Daniel will take that turn. Not too much. He doesn't seem to cut it too much. I cut it too much. Oh, I lost a lot of time for this.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out your front.
Oh my god, no! 144 point. Ah!
What's the best?
God damn it.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I'm in total sweat. Okay, is now the lap. Is now the lap. No, I lost a lot of time there. God damn it. I know, right? So close, Dan. How? We're losing time. And then we've got Arid catching up. Oh god. We're back on 1 point. Oh. Have I got... No, I don't think I have time to do another one. Ah. Or maybe. I lost so much time here. Oh, and she comes out. I'm gonna stop. Oh god, I could have done another lap. Look at this. Right at the end. God damn it. God, so close. So close to the finish line as well. Hey, Squirty. Thank you so much, Andre, for the donation. I think it was a tiny weeny bit distracting. So yeah, let's have a look at the leaderboard and see how the girls are doing. And also the gentle people, the nice people that have decided to join. The community. So obviously Daniel, who's in the chat. If you guys, are you streaming it tonight, Dan? If he's on here, I don't think he's streaming it. I thought he was streaming it. So Dan is basically the alien of my community. So he's taught pretty much all the girls. Yeah, he's show them around how to lap, where to get the braking marker, everything. So he's absolutely awesome. So we've got Daniel, and then we've got Kurjan, Handler, Akiko, Austin. So that's she's the winner of the competition. So big up to her. And here I lost my board. Return to the garage quickly. Timetable. Have I got enough? Did you put me enough fuel?
Yeah, I'll go to the setup. Metal.
It what?
Fuel.
Yeah.
Up to.
Yeah.
Down to.
Okay. And 30 lap is. Okay, fine. Lauren injured and everything killed it. And so I hope the girls understand. I don't know if we'll have to restart the race, but basically the start on my races are a little bit different to the MFR races. We haven't got a formation lap, so hopefully they see the light and they understand that's what is going on. I haven't really told them. I should have really. I thought about it earlier and then I completely forgot. I'm not streaming this way. Oh, thank you, Dan. Yes, yeah, but Dan has been absolutely awesome. Just at training me and also at training all the other girls. The other girls, when they had a question, he was there for them. He's trained Emma, who was the main driver of his team, the main female driver, and she's done quite a lot of progress as well. She's been good. She was doing quite well as well in quali and stuff. She was really surprising me. Best of luck, everyone. Yeah. Oh, Jeff. What? Okay. Okay, cool. Bonne chance, everyone. Squirty, Lauren injured and everything killed it. I'm not streaming there. Good luck. Push hard on the start. I'll try my best. Oh, we've got Bouchard in front of me. Well, actually, yeah, in front of me. He's giving me sweat. Woo! What am I? I was thinking I'm gonna jump off the start, but no. I can't see. It's a little bit worrying. Whoa! Whoa! Someone lost it there?
Clear on the right.
I've got some people next to me. Woo!
Clear on the
That's
right.
bit cheeky. Rubbing is caring, apparently. Oh, it's Aurel. Aurel, I dare you! Trying to stroke me on the way.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Jeff, has Tony had an accident or something? Okay, there's a really bad smell in my flat. Well, how can I enjoy my race with this smell? Ooh, Blocus! There is a Blocus who's actually going to bring the people behind us a little closer, I think. Woo! Josie having a battle with Aurel.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Aurel on my side. I'm in the slipstream of Aurel. Can we overtake him? That is the question. I think we sent Alice. Oh! Aurel! Yeah, it's Alice. Alice is a really good driver. She was in the top 3 pretty much as well. Every races. Or at least top 5. I can't actually remember all the the results, but she was definitely one of the really good driver. Ah! Oh, I've got Chile as well right behind me. This is stressing me. Ah!
I don't know. The fastest steps up.
If it's a fun race, it doesn't mean it's not going to be a sweaty race. I can tell you right now, I am sweaty as I was when I was doing the half an hour race. Depends how much energy you put into all your races. If you're not sweating, there must be something wrong, I think. Hey Silent Shock, how you doing? Oh jeez, look at this. In the race I'm always faster. What the hell? How is that possible? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'd like to understand. Whoa!
Car on the left.
Whoa!
Clear on the left.
Erud! It wasn't me, it was Aurel. Oh god, what is it? What is going to follow from here? Oh, Aurel decided to defend his place.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah! You can't overtake someone on the outside. That'll teach me to try and do that. Oh, look at this two dancing in front of me. That's dangerous. Oh no! 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 Oh, I let my freaking place to.
Clear on the left.
I know how to read my
Clear on the left.
oh no no no! Oversteering, understeering, a bit off everything.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, for freaking hell! Come on, come on, come on!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh. No, when I seem to lose spot, I tend to just lose spot. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I broke a touch too late.
We are at the halfway mark. Still on way to
Would be
go.
good if we could have the DRS now. 0.8 second. The car at the front is growing. Yep, track limit. I didn't say the word, but you know what I meant. Oh, I just need to, like, get my lap together, basically.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, that was cheeky. Hey, Sack Maniac. That exit for Thea. We're gonna have to be really careful here. Is doing the intimidating dance. I'm trying, Silent. I'm trying. You know what? I tried to overtake someone in that turn before and that didn't go well for me. I think it was Mario actually. Oh. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Manchasma! No! I watched him! God damn it! Oh, track limit, no time gain. I always make the same mistake as the car that's making a mistake at the front. Always! I need to stop doing this. Exactly, Silent. Focus on my line. That's what I need to do. Ooh. Blocus. Oh. Poof. Of course, now he's taking it perfectly fine. Oh god, I think I'm gonna... This might be the lap. Woo!
Losing to the car at sector 1.
Ah, there's a lot of braking here. Woo! We might make it. Sorry, guys.
You're on the right.
Whew. Here we need to brake as well. Thanks, guys. Trying not to get too distracted now.
Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Find a lap. I'm gonna be quiet until the arrival because I'm scared. I think I closed the gap with Erud as well. I don't know if he's waiting for me. God, we're becoming closer and closer. He's put 0.1 away from me.
Leader has finished the race.
Top 10! Maybe. You can still... Oh, I didn't take the Daniel line here. Oh, it was a bit wide here for me. No, 0.7! Behind Erud! Woo! Top 10! Oh! That's a finish. Going in the wall. Wow, I didn't think I would manage to overtake Chile at any point. But yeah, that felt good. And then now, obviously, we are going to do, as always, we're going to watch the replay of the race. The highlight replay. Good race. Huh? Yes. Well, I haven't got the... I've got the I'm actually gonna save the replay, the whole replay and the replay. Save the replay and then save the highlight. Woo! God damn it. And again, I have beaten my bottom lip again. I don't know why or how. Congrats. Thank you, Silence. Obviously, some people are in the top 10 as well. I was quite happy with myself trying to keep up with the top 10 people. Yeah.
But the actual result.
Oh, cancel. Garage. Yeah, and then... So, the winner is Daniel Austin. Daniel, congrats. I don't know what... that's the... Is that the race? That's definitely... I wanted to see what lap time it did. Oh, God. It's... So Daniel, and then we've got Kurjan, Handler, Akiko. Is that Jasmine? I think that's Jasmine. Bruno. Wow, Bruno, congrats, top 5. Sarah Dove, congrats, Sarah. Josie Austin. Yes,
I think
Josie.
you'd have been fighting her if you weren't held up by Orel.
Yeah, I was kind of followed, and then I was hauled up by Orel, and then overtaken by 2 or 3 people. I kept making mistakes because I didn't want to overtake and risk it. Danny's Hamilton, yeah. Everyone has done really well as well. Chile obviously managed to overtake me, so that was really good racing of him again. I'm glad I'm glad I didn't send him because if you guys watch the Laguna Seca race, I unfortunately sent him off. I have to quit sim racing now. Oh, don't. Mario, Andrio Leti. So no, I think it's Mario, and then Mike Spittery, I think. Oh, it's Mike, isn't it? It's your friend. Yes. Okay. So Mike, and then is that Clive, Alan, Alice, Orton. So I think Alice lost a few spots because I don't know if she broke too late or if I surprised her. I had Orel in front of me and she kind of dive bomb into us, but maybe something else happened. We're gonna see that in a second. And then we've got Dennis. This is Lanken. We've got Joshua, Lauren, Danny, Dominic, Marin, Ryan, Verena, Gasper, JH. Oh, Gasper is twice on the list? How did... Well, we've got Gasper. And Dominic, and then Gasper again. Wow, there's a lot of Gasper tonight. And then two Clive Allen. How is that possible? That's not even the same car. Anyway, probably trying different cars, I guess. I don't know. Let's have a look at the... So, as I said, at 9 PM, I'll be announcing the Virig winner. For now, we're going to watch the race replay, and then afterwards, I'll be calling the girls around 10 past 9. I'll be calling the girls to have a little chat. So that should be quite fun. Looking forward for you to meet the girls, actually. And actually for me to meet them face-to-face, kinda. Because I have spoken to them quite a few times, but I haven't really spoken to them face-to-face, so it's going to be interesting. And then replays, highlights, community race, play, Misano. Yep. Let's see. I might have to stop it if it's longer than 10 minutes. So obviously race start. So I hope the girls have understood. Well, yeah, there's the green light, but you never know. So seems like a clean start from everyone. I had a fairly good start. I felt like I'm getting okay at ooh, so here there was a little collision, I think. I don't know if Josie is really aggressive in her driving. That's really good to see. She's not letting people go. She's yeah, making sure she takes the space as well. So that's Orel in the Aston Martin right in front of me. And then Alice was in the lighter... Is that an Aston Martin? Is everyone driving Aston Martin? Is that a joke?
You can add details on.
Ghost Gasper. Lauren did a fantastic job. She did, yeah. I hope she's not feeling very well as well. So, you know, like, when you're not feeling 100%, it's not always good... It was interesting to see a United racing. Oh, this is how we should be watching it more often. Okay, so overtake between Mario and Zlanken. So Zlanken in the Ginetta and Mario in the Porsche. Zlanken... Oh, that was done. Josie and Orel. So Josie overtook Orel. Wow! It was... You sure? It looked like she... That's... It's a long battle. Oh! Nope, she overtook him. Josie won that battle. And then Josie again. Josie and Erud. I think it's Erud. I really don't like this view. Sorry guys, hold on. Let's change the camera because we can't really see him. Ah, a little bit further, it's better. So that's Josie in the light grey car. This series was amazing. Thanks for organizing. Thank you, Rain. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm hoping. Well, I'm hoping. We're hoping to do a season 2. I can't say more than this right now, but we've had a lot of positive feedback, so it was obviously something that I'm really keen to do. Dominique disappeared. Sorry about that, Lauren. Oh, Josie is Josefina. Josie, you had some good overtaking in this. We've just watched 2 of them. You did awesome. 7th position? I think if I make it in the 10, in the top 10, normally I'm quite happy with that. So Gasper and JH battle. I couldn't stop Bruno from overtaking me on the last lap. He was way too fast in the corner. Ooh. I love how some people keep the basic Aston Martin livery. That makes it quite hard for you to know who's doing what. 2 of the same car on track here. Mike and JH. So JH, well, the 2 Aston Martin we're looking at here. There's also who was that little car here? Who was that yellow car? Oh, that's Gasper, isn't it? Gasper Medved, it says. Med. I was fighting him all race. Yeah, Bruno is really good. I think once he overtook me, and then I never saw him again. He's just too fast. Hey, Danon. How you doing? The yellow BMW is Gasper. Yeah, I thought so. So here, Aurel and Erud. Oh, Erud was on fire. Although, hold on, because Aurel's been training a lot, right? Because Aurel's become a lot faster recently, I think. I gave him back his place for making contact. Good sportsmanship, I appreciate that, Aurel. Soon enough, Aurel will be coming on stream with me and will do his Charles Leclerc impression. Aurel is French and Aurel does a very, very mean impression of Charles Leclerc. I don't know if there's any Ferrari fan in the chat, but so I really like that color. That so that's Chile overtaking me. Yeah, I like that color that changed. It's like a pine grid. Chile is ready for Christmas, actually. That's why he's changed his color to a darker color. In the summer, he's got a bright pink, and in the winter... No, I don't know. I'm just making assumption here. This evening, I really enjoy this race. Oh, good, Mario. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you have an event and something happen, and it's not always the best. But yeah, sometimes you have a blast. Sometimes you just have fun. Sometimes it's a blast. Friday night is gonna be... Friday night is GT3 though. It's gonna... At KLMA, it's gonna be hot, hot, hot. It was fun with traffic. It was, like, literally every... It feels like you're doing better when you always have, like, a fight with someone. Rather than... Sometimes, you know, in GT3 you... Well, in endurance races especially, sometimes you... If you lose the pack, you can end up by yourself for quite a while. That'd really be too easy.
5 minutes, yeah.
I was scared, Aurel, to pass you. So Clive and Mario having a little battle. There you go, Mario. Did you... Nice color, by the way, that Porsche. Woof. Excited to see you all racing on KLME. I thought you'd say that, Shortmaster. Shortmaster doesn't live too far from the track in South Africa. ACC looks different now, or is it only me? It might be because I reduced my my graphic settings, because my computer is a little bit rubbish, Josh. When I get a better computer, I will be streaming in much better quality, but for now, I hit this Porsche, broke too early for T1 and couldn't stop. Oh well. Oh, Gasper. You know what, Gasper, normally you'd... Oh my god, actually, I remember the last race here. You were in the Alpine with, oh my god, and you overtook me and, was it Erud? On the last lap. You were on fire that race. That was great. That was, I think that's Denise and, oh yeah, sorry, oops, that's Denise who lost it. I thought that was me who made Denise lost it, but fighting Astus in Camaro is always losing battle. Racing driving skills. That was you just now. Nice move. Goal achieved. Ooh, Lauren overtaking Danny? No, Danny overtaking Lauren. Oh my god, Lauren. Everyone on you. I didn't realize is so many people on you, Lauren. If Monza is anything to go Charles Leclerc, you'll soon be wearing me. Don't worry. Yeah. Aurel, I want you to slow down a little bit so I can battle you a bit more.
So we can start the video in 2 minutes.
Yeah, in, well actually 3 minutes? 2 minutes? In 2 minutes we're announcing the Virig winner! Oh! Are you guys excited? Is anyone in the chat here especially for the Virig announcement? I think I know because a few people have asked me at the beginning of the stream whether... Oh! So that's Gasper thinking, okay, great. And then here, Danny and Joshua. Danny, I quite like the do you know what? I don't really like this livery on the Aston Martin, but in these two colors, it's quite fine. The
ready? We're gonna go, baby. You ready? Ready?
How much highlight is there left? We can watch
Probably
it afterwards. Lucky for Dan, I made it to the highlights, just not overtaking. Lauren. Oh, Lauren, it's you now.
Lauren, Danny.
Hold on, leave that one. I think it's Lauren overtaking Danny.
There you go. Right.
Yes, cutting the curb. You go, Lauren. What a great line. So we won't see all the highlights because it is time to announce the Virig winner. Sorry, Jeff got really scared when I did this, even though I'm like a meter away from him. I made it! You made it! An overtake! Lauren, that's it, you can retire. Be happy. Very good evening, my friend. It's great to see you back and with us in the community. So who's ready to watch the little... Ooh, we've got a new subscriber. Alex Sauka? Sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that terribly as well.
Okay, you ready, guys? We're gonna watch a video together.
It was already open there. It's already open there.
Here we go.
It's already open to play, baby. Why are you not...
Hello everyone, Theamusante here. That's it.
Was it?
The More Female Racers Championship is done. And I wanted to say a huge thank you to the Sim Grid for making it happen. Since I started sim racing, I've always had the goal to get more women involved. David Perrault and his team at the Sim Grid share this passion and I'm glad we found each other. The work they've done behind the scenes to deliver 4 perfectly smooth races and the job they've done streaming the races with commentating was beyond my expectations. I would also like to thank all the incredible women who have participated in this championship. It's been an absolute blast. I've been impressed by the speed and racecraft I've seen on track from the very beginning and by the progress they've all made in such a short amount of time. I hope it inspired the women who watch the championship and also the next generation. Another huge thanks to the co-drivers for being an incredible support to the main female drivers and take the time to help them learn all the things they needed to know to be a potential winner. And finally, thanks to all the viewers for tuning in, interacting across socials and helping to spread the word. The positivity we've received throughout the championship has been overwhelming. During the championship, you've had the chance to win multiple prizes thanks to our awesome sponsors. Another huge thanks to them for supporting the cause. And there was a very, very special prize to win, a Virig R1. Virig is a new company full of experience who manufactures sim rig in the UK. They have created this futuristic looking rig. It has 3-man driving position, GT racing, Formula racing and rally racing, and also has a storage mode. If you haven't already heard about these guys, make sure you go give them a follow on Instagram and also go check out their website. They've showed an incredible support throughout the championship and are also keen to see more women involved in the world of sim racing. To enter the prize draw, you simply have to follow the Sim Grid, the VRig and the Theamusante Instagram accounts and vote on the overtake of the races via the Sim Grid Insta stories. These were posted on 4 different occasions and were featuring some incroyable overtakes. The votes are now closed and I can at last tell you the name of the winner. Drum roll please!
Woo! Jorge Mestre! Woo!
You're going to be the proud owner of the VRig R1 and I can tell you it's an incredible rig because I've had the chance to try it out thanks to the VRig team who let me use theirs. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you all soon.
That voiceover. Congratulations, Jorge Mestre! What? I'm so sorry. Another death. I had like full blast
Copyright, yeah.
full blast stuff going in my ear. Yeah, so the funniest part, let me tell you, was to try and pronounce this name. So I went on Google Translation. So Jorge, I believe I got it right because it's a Portuguese name. So Jorge Mestre, congratulations. And if there's any Portuguese in the chat, I'm sorry if I didn't say it right. I tried my best. I went on Google Translation. Google told me Georgia. Actually, I should have asked Google Home. But yeah, congratulations. It's awesome to see that. It's awesome to see that that like all the happiness this championship has brought to the co-drivers, to the main drivers, but also to the viewers by giving out some incredible prize. Like the VRig, like the Akina Handbrake, which I'm pointing out, but you can't actually see, and the pike shifter. It's been an absolute blast, and yeah, I literally can't wait to have season 2. I'm gonna do my best for this to happen. Georgia is easier than Busha. Buka. It's a full crate, Matt. So obviously we'll be in contact with you, George. If you're in the chat. If you're not in the chat, then we'll be in contact with you anyway. We've got your deets. It's a buka. Yeah, it is a buka. I don't know why Jeff does the busha thing. I don't know why he does that. But yeah, thanks everyone for your support throughout. Thanks, like I said, to the Sim Grid for allowing me to put my my ID together and for making it happen. Having like streams with commentating was bloody awesome. Being interviewed afterwards, and then having a bunch of other women who actually were really good was absolutely awesome. And then the co-drivers. I mean, Daniel was my main co-driver. James was my co-driver as well. And all the other talented co-driver. Verena was saying how much she got from her driver, Gregory. So yeah, and actually he's done quite a lot of sim racing himself. I listened to them both having a chat while they were streaming. So yeah, it's been a blast. Oh, is the camera wobbling? Yeah, I think Jeff is dancing next to it. That might be what's happening. That's because Tony is attacking her feet, Storm. Sure. No. Everything's all right. Shout out to Brett. Yeah. Shout out to Brett, for example, who's accepted to come mid championship. Just told him, came in and brought a lot of fire comments and fire to Lauren. He even allowed Lauren. Well, it was also partly Lauren. Actually, mostly Lauren. Make it in a really good position for the last race. Thank you, Alita. You're welcome, Scrutty. Thea is so excited she can't sit still. Sorry, yeah, I can. Thank you very much for all these races. Community race as well to train your official race. There will be more races, as I said since the beginning. This is also why we've got membership and Patreon, so that in the future I can grow this community and we can make sure that we get more and more support throughout for all these things. So yeah, consider becoming a member. Good night, Tia. Jeff chat. I'm going to read a book before going to bed. Okay, Andre, enjoy your book. You're driving tomorrow, Matt. Okay. Now it's another chat, another title. I hope I didn't miss too much of Chili Dog Lauren. Happy to be part. Love seeing how much Lauren has grown over the series. Yeah, she became actually dangerous for me. I've actually had a lot of fun driving with Marine and Lauren around the track. Off the camera, that was one of my highlights, definitely. I don't really want to tell you too much because I'm going to be asking in about 3 minutes. I'm going to go on Zoom with so I've invited, I don't know who's actually going to turn up. It's going to be a surprise. It's always a surprise live stream. I don't know if you've seen my interview of the FRDF Championship, the Rally Championship participants. So I had interviewed Christine Solte, Javi Roman. She's from South America. She's actually a rally co-driver. She screams in Spanish to her main driver. She screams that is driving like a girl. Stop driving like a girl in Spanish, and that makes them drive faster. So I've interviewed all these girls, and not everything always go according to plan when you do a Zoom call. So hopefully tonight it's gonna go according to plan. I'm just doing it now. I can't believe it comes to an end. I got really emotional on the evening where it was the end. At first I was inundated with joy, and then I was quite sad for a few days, like really sad. So I was really happy to go back today on track with everyone. So it wasn't actually everyone, but it was part of it. And actually, Denise said something earlier in the chat when we all joined. I think Marine said hi, Lauren said hi, and I said something, and then Denise said, "We're back," and that just made me really happy. It just felt like we were some sort of big group and we were part of something. Not close enough yet. Shaki Jeff Cam. Jeff, will you stop jumping around the webcam?
I moved up.
Okay, will you? Okay. Will you stop jumping around they keep saying that you're making the webcam move. Sure. Audio, I can't join with the video.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have told them that.
Hold on.
Shaki, I've got Jeff said he was gonna help me throughout the I hope my microphone is gonna work. Oof, we've got everyone's coming in at the same time. Great. Hello. Hi. What? You guys, I just wanted to tell you that you won't see me because my webcam is being used for the stream. So if you want to see me while I'm talking, okay, cool. You don't really have to look at my face. As long as you hear my voice, it's you've got the most of it. Have you got? So we've got. There you go. We've got Marine joining as well. So we've got Marine, Deb from Andy the Lab, and then we've got Josie, who's actually the winner of this championship. Yeah, she's doing a little dance.
Right, I think we're in. Got 5. Marine needs.
And then we've got Marine and Verena. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, she's unmuted. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, let me.
I'm just fixing my screen. Oh. Seems like a scam, this. Why is there not George? It was the oh. You made it in 7th place, no, Josie? Okay, yeah. You were quite aggressive ahead of me. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to get into that.
There we go.
Oh,
That magic.
perfect. Okay, so finally Jeff has sorted my screen. So I've basically wanted to talk about a few things to see what.
So, out of studio mode, off mute, then into.
Right. Okay.
There we go. You're on.
Cool. So to all the viewers, so these are some of the main female driver who participated in the championship. So I will let them introduce themselves. Whoever, maybe let's start from Andy and then going around in clockwise.
Hi, I'm Deb from Andy the Lab. I have my 2 labs right over here. Hold on. There they are.
Cool. And then we've got the winner of the championship.
Hi, my name's Josie. Comparatively speaking, I'm dog-free this evening, but yeah, it's been an amazing championship.
And then Marine.
Hello. Yeah, I'm also dog free at the minute. But yeah, had such a great time and had a great time racing again tonight. I know, Taya, you said it when Denise was like, we're all back together. It was such a great feeling to be back with everybody racing again.
Marine is also wearing a very special t-shirt that she might want to talk about. She's wearing
new merchandise. Got to represent the honey badger.
Anyone else Ricciardo fan out here? Oh,
at least a little bit. Definitely.
I mean, it's not like the shirt helped me today. There were no late breaking crazy overtakes, but still a great shirt. So
cool. And then we've got Verena.
Hi, everybody. It was so fun racing again. You know, it's hard to believe that last week was our final race of the MFR Championship. It seems like so long since we raced together. So today was a nice surprise.
Nice. Is your hair a bit wet, Verena? It looks like you've been you're having the same issue that I'm having. I don't know if any of you are having this issue when you're driving.
Well, it's not right now. I think the lights are pretty hot, and it's probably the reflection.
Okay, cool. So I've just asked the chat if they have any question for you, but I don't know if I sent the question to all of you. I wanted to prepare some of you, just in case you wanted to start thinking about what you wanted to say. But one of the questions I wanted to ask you girls was if you had a most thrilling moment and what was your lowest moment as well. I don't know if any of you wants to start. Maybe Marine?
Sure, I can jump in. I think my most thrilling moment, which is going to sound strange, but my most thrilling moment was getting collected in a collision at T3 in the Hungaro Ring in race 2. Because I got taken out, dropped down to second to last, and then I had to fight my way back through the pack. And that was the most thrilling moment for me because I gained the confidence in overtaking and I learned that I could do it and I could do it cleanly and smart and start to build some of that driver intuition. And that really prepared me for races 3 and 4 where very similar things happened. So that was most thrilling, was gaining that confidence and getting those opportunities to fight my way through the pack. Lowest moment also came at Hungaro Ring. Because we did pick up damage, or I picked up damage, and in going to the pits, we had decided, Vicky, my co-driver, and I had decided we were going to turn off the damage. We were going to turn off fixing the damage and just carry the damage through the race. And my keybind on my wheel didn't work, and I was panicking. And I apologize because I almost took out a couple drivers trying to get into the pit lane because I was trying to fight with the wheel and trying to get it to change, and it never did. And in the end, that cost us 14 seconds. So that was a pretty low moment, but it was one of those, again, racer mentality. Yeah, it sucked. I had a little feel sorry for myself moment for a second, but then I had to jump in and be a co-driver to Vicky and give her the data she needed and help her through her stint of the race. So, yeah.
So great job working as a team.
Yeah.
I would say for me, because this was really my first racing series, I didn't really have, I think as long as I completed the race, that was a thrilling moment for me. I think my goal initially was don't crash into anyone, don't mess up anyone else's race, and do the best and most consistent laps that you could. So I think by the last race, even though there was a lap where I kind of just I kind of got off course and it wasn't my best, I feel like I kind of came to like a culmination where I had like my best racing skills in that last race, even though, sorry if you hear a dog barking, I have a little puppy that's biting Andy right now. That was kind of, I guess, thrilling for me just to kind of see some growth, even though I have a lot more to grow. And yeah, so I think just the whole overall experience was just thrilling in itself, just to have the confidence to do it. I don't really feel like I had any low points because I was already at the low when I started. I probably was like the slowest one in the pack. So maybe just getting over that initial, like, it's okay that you might be the slowest one, just go for it anyway. That was probably it.
Yeah, I think you made incredible progress though. From the start, I remember at Brands Hatch you were going around quite slowly, and by Laguna you were just flying off. You were in top 10. It was incredible.
Well, I had a great co-driver to help kind of get me up the ranks a little bit.
Yeah, true.
So I have to give her some credit.
Cool. Verena, what was your lowest or freeless moment?
Oh, I think my most thrilling moment was at Laguna Seca, and I think it's because I was able to finally get up to I think it was 6th position by keeping it clean. And prior to that, in all the other races, I went off and I got some penalties, and I was kind of frustrated. The big goal for Laguna was just to keep it clean and work on more racecraft. And then also at Laguna was my lowest moment because Gregor brought us up to 2nd position, and we were going into the last driver swap, and I was hopping in the car, and then the game crashed, and I was like, no. What could have been? I think that's the thing that gets me. It's like where would we have ended up, and if I would be able to kind of hold my own in the last stint. And that's something that I think about not a lot, but kind of moving forward as I progress a little bit more and also do more races, and I would like to hold my own.
You know what? Actually, I rewatched the sim grid commentating on the race, and you could hear the disappointment in everyone's voice. The commentating, they were like, "Oh my god, we just heard that very nice game crashed," and I think my jaw dropped, and I could hear that the commentator they were really disappointed as well for you. So yeah, it was definitely a lowest moment for me as well. Rewatching the race, I remember it was one of the moments that quite shocked me. How about you, Josie? Just high for you.
I think that my highest and lowest moments both happened at Laguna Seca as well, because for the highest moment, it was achieving pole position in the final race of the season. My delta to P1 in qualifying reduced from 8/10 at the first race to up 1/10 by the last race. So it was really cool just to finally get P1 and sort of have that exciting moment. And then we had our mysterious pit stop issue that meant that we were in last place at about halfway through the race, and that was hugely gutting, right? We were super lucky to fight back and finish the race in a strong enough position to keep the championship, but that was a pretty stressful moment, and I think most of my hair has now grown back.
So for me quickly, the thrillest moment I had was with Verena actually at Laguna Seca. I think we were a sandwich of 3 cars going into a turn, and I slightly touched Verena, or Verena slightly touched me, and she sent me off. And I just, after that, I was like, that's it, I'm coming back, I'm fighting. So that was actually like, because it was the last race, I really wanted to put everything I learned together. So yeah, that was my thrillest moment, I guess, having to fight back my way back up and making it to the podium. And then my lowest moment was on the first race. I think in the first corner, I span. And I was in like 19th position, and I thought, well, this is a good start of the championship. But, you know, highs and lows, so we made it. We've all finished it, and yeah, that was great. I've lost my question. So can you tell me a bit more about the co-drivers? How was your co-drivers? And obviously, if you want to give a big up to your co-driver, because he's taught you quite a lot of knowledge. I know some of you have already said a few bits about him or her. Actually, there was quite a few she.
I can go first. My co-driver, Einar Cavalon, she has, I believe she told me when we first met, has 10 plus years experience with sim racing. Very fast driver. And I have to say, from the beginning, just super, I think I was just blown away by how kind the sim racing community is, regardless of, you know, how much experience you have and being teamed up with someone at the lowest possible skill level, and the patience. It was never like, oh, like, you know, you messed up in the race. It was just like, we had a way to communicate with each other. I found that too much talking got me very distracted. So she would just kind of give me simple prompts like defend if you're comfortable, or, you know, move over, you can let this one pass, or just gentle cues that just kind of helped me. And if I had a bad lap, she'd just be like, don't worry, just keep going, you know, just get your, you know, or if you can stick to your times in here, this is gonna, so things like that kind of really helped. And she always made herself available before the race, you know, the week leading up for practice. Any questions, she would send me picture diagrams of the track with things circled and things to pay attention to. So I have to say that was a huge help.
Wow.
I don't think I would have been able to get through race one without her, because the first start, you know, when you're doing the first practice lap, I didn't even know you had, I'm like, what do you mean stay in the green? What am I supposed to, am I in the green? Like, where's the green? So that was good. So I just have her support.
I had the same issue on when I started. Basically, I didn't know what a curb was, so like my fiance had to explain me everything from the very beginning. And actually, Dan AMR and his co-driver, who's not here tonight, but she was one of the youngest of the championship, Emma. She was just like me, so we explained to her all the different terms, and it was quite funny to remember, because obviously all these terms we take them for granted now if you have a bit of experience. But really, at the beginning, at the start, you just don't know what it is. So yeah. Josie, do you want to tell us about your co-driver?
Yeah, I had Jasmine Akiko as my co-driver, and her teaching me just a higher level of racecraft, particularly in a sim that's as closely competitive as ACC, was hugely valuable. And even you know, it doesn't matter which position you start in when the championship begins. It's all about the amount of lap time that you can gain around a stint when you are at the end of the championship compared to when you began. And she's responsible for giving me about a second a lap, which is a huge improvement. That's giant for me. So really, really grateful for everything she did. And yeah, she couldn't have made my life any easier as a teammate.
Oh. Marin, I know that your co-driver was telling you what to do to defend, because she gave me a really hard job on the very first race. I will always remember that. How was Vicky?
That was a fun fight. I liked that fight.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Vicky was amazing. I cannot give her enough praise as a co-driver. I really appreciated that, you know, like Deb, co-driver, she took the time to make herself available for practice, to look at, I would record laps and send them to her, and she would give me feedback on that. We would do practice laps and follow each other. She'd ride on board, and that was great to get that real-time feedback. we also ended up, for Laguna Seca, we looked at our Motec data, which for me was so helpful because it showed me where were those places where I could be a little bit more confident with the car and trust the car a little bit more, where my inexperience might have said, ooh, maybe I should brake a little earlier. Seeing her data to understand, okay, I can trust this corner a little bit more. That was incredibly helpful. We worked on setups collaboratively, which was great. I learned a lot more about setups, and we found something that worked for both of us, that was stable enough for me, but gave her the opportunities to push her pace. And then during the race, it was fantastic because, yes, she sometimes would say, you need to defend against Thea with everything you've got. But she was also feeding me the delta times I needed to know if I needed to push or if I could hold back a little bit. And she also kept me on track and kept me focused. So if I got collected in a crash or spun out, she would just go, focus, next corner, just keep pushing on to the next thing. And that was incredibly helpful. And I also have to shout out Dan as well. I have to shout out Dan as well, because he helped quite a bit with improving my lap times and spent a lot of time with a bunch of us, just allowing us to follow him and learn more about the line and how we can utilize the track more to gain those tenths back. So massive thank you to both of them.
Yeah, I think he spent a bit of time with Deb as well. He told me.
Yeah, if I could just add to that, I mean, even just Dan, like the lap guides that you made, I would, before I even would get on the track, I would watch his lap guide and write down the gear that you should be in and the brake mark. And I would try to just have that in my head, because what I found is then I would get on the track, and it's one thing to learn it, but it was so much more helpful knowing, okay, this is where you're going to brake. This is where, what gear you should be in. And I think I replayed his video over and over. I'd pause it, go back. Like, it was very, very helpful. So thank you for those.
These are the trade secrets that we didn't want to get out.
Oh, Dan is actually my secret weapon, so I'm a little jealous to have to share it with all of you. I used to ask him for practice time, and he was like, "Sorry, I'm busy. I'm with Deb now," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And you, Verena, I heard you calling Greg earlier on your stream.
Yes, Gregor has been amazing as a coach. It's as a real race car driver coming into the sim world, a lot of things that I would normally experience in a race car does not translate to a sim. And the fact that Gregor had been super technical with everything, because that's kind of like how my brain works, and I'll ask a million questions like, why are you doing this to the setup? And he was able to just kind of explain everything to me, so I could just translate as far as how it would relate to real life driving. So I really like that. And he was very patient with me. And as far as dedicating the time to practice with me on a regular basis was awesome. And I know a lot of you have seen the streams where he's coaching me and going over the track and the line and stuff like that. So that was really helpful, especially putting it all together for Laguna. And I think the big thing is, when I'm trying to progress as well, is to hear his excitement when we reach a goal. He'll give me a goal for a week or that track, and he'll say, okay, we're going to get to this time. And then when I do, he's like, wow, super excited. So I think we made a great team.
Yeah, I did watch some of your stream. I think I've learned a few things from just watching you both. So it was definitely a great teacher.
Yeah.
And so are you girls doing anything next in sim racing? Have you got anything planned ahead?
I don't, but I would love to keep racing. And I think with a new race and a new track that I had to learn every single week, it kept me on my toes for sure. And just kind of being, I guess, 1 month and 1 week into ACC, I feel that I'm addicted thanks to you, Thea.
Aww. It's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to join races, I'm doing community races every week. So it'd be either GT3 or GT4 cars. It changes every week, so it might keep you on your toe, learning a new car, learning a new track. Because obviously, when you're in a GT4 car and in a GT3, it's completely different gears. Let's say the braking points are very similar, but the gears are totally different. So yeah, if you fancy joining, all the info, I can send you that over. I can see, Marin, you were nodding when I said, have you got anything next in sim racing? What have you got planned ahead?
Well, when you asked me this yesterday and said these are the questions, I didn't have anything. And then like 2 hours later, Denise Pope from Wild Things Racing messaged me and said, hey, would you be interested in partnering up with me for the 90 minutes at Kyalami in about a month's time? And I said, absolutely, yes. Thank you very much for asking. This is incredible. So that's next for me. So it's learning Kyalami and learning GT3 cars, which will be fun. So that's kind of the next big thing. And then Vicky invited me to go and do some racing in the German league that she's a part of and running. So hoping to do a couple of races in that, and hoping that I don't have to be fluent because my German is non-existent.
And you, Josie, anything planned ahead? You've been racing for a while, so you might have a few things.
Yeah, I'm still with my spiritual home at GZR. They do a Project Cars 2 league that I'm still taking part in. I'm also going to do the 90 minutes of Kyalami. It's in a month's time, and I'm currently doing the SimGrid Endurance Championship. There's one round left of that, and then we'll probably try and get another team together for whatever season follows that. So yeah, very much trying to stay involved and keep going with the sim racing.
I think I'm going to be watching that KLME race. It sounds like there's a lot of people I can support. Cool. Andy, you've got anything planned?
I mean, I'm definitely going to plan to join your community races. This week I couldn't just because I have a lot of work projects going on. But so I'm definitely going to do that. And my goal is just I haven't even driven around, I think, half the tracks yet in a set of Corsa Competizione. So I got to learn the tracks. I think Dan just posted a Kyalami track guide. I don't know if it's GT3 or GT4.
Yeah, so what Dan does is that I plan my community races. I do like a weekly streaming schedule, and then he sends to my community a little lap guide. So basically the community can work out, practice together on the server all week before the community race. So
got it. Okay.
So if you want to join, you can also come on the server before and train with Dan, the special coach of the community.
Oh, perfect. I will be there. But I also just waiting for another season 2 of more female racers.
Well, I will announce this. Obviously, it's just finished today, kinda, with the announcement of Virig. So obviously, we'll be telling a bit more in a few days, in a few weeks. Yeah, we need maybe a little break in between. And in terms of cars and tracks, what were your favorite? What were your least favorite? Did you regret picking the car you've chosen? Marin, I think you didn't regret.
I don't think I regretted it because I had been testing the McLaren, and it was the car I felt the most comfortable in, and Vicky was doing the Porsche, and I gave it a go after we'd been partnered up and thought, yeah, I can find my way through this and figure this out. Just practice. So I don't regret the car that I chose. It is a little bit to handle, and setup is really key. But I enjoy driving it.
Cool. Verena?
Well, during the season, I kind of wondered, like, maybe I should have chosen the Aston Martin. But I actually chose the Porsche because I thought, well, in real life, this is what I would want to drive. And I like this in real life. And I just thought it was a good choice. And when I did ask Gregor, he said that it was a good choice as well. So we stuck with it.
Oh. Auntie, what car were you driving?
So when I first registered, I think I registered the night before. like the last night you could, and I basically just jumped on the track and just started trying a lap in each car. And the Mercedes one, I didn't spin out on right away, so I registered with that. But then my partner had recommended that we switch to an Aston, so we used the Aston Martin the whole time, and I loved it. But I will experiment with other cars, moving forward. But that was the one that I felt very comfortable in.
Cool. Josie?
I nearly took the Camaro.
Oh wow.
And then decided not to at the last second because I went like 0.3 faster in the Aston in testing, and that was all it was. Otherwise, I would have been in the Camaro for the whole season. And on the track front, when I first did the league, I'd never done a lap around Misano, so I had to learn Misano with Jasmine and using Daniel's videos as well, and hated it. And now it's my favorite out of the 4 we did. So. Yeah, kind of weird how that happens, but I'm glad I like it now. It's nice to have another track under one's belt.
I can't quite understand that someone wouldn't like Misano. I think.
Well, I mean, when I hadn't driven it before, I was like, these corners make no sense. I don't like this, and then figured out that you could basically just ride any curb you wanted as hard as you wanted, and you would be fine. So
Cool.
then the track made more sense.
Yeah, it does. It's actually a nice track because you can go. Wow, you can go full power quite a lot of it, and it's flat. There's no corkscrew. There's no weird long coasting turn like Hungaroring. Anyone else hate Hungaroring, or is it just me?
It's okay.
I didn't mind it.
I just hate this track. Actually, having to go for the championship, the 2 first tracks, Nürburgring and Hungaroring, were my least favorite out of all the 15 tracks in the game. So I was really dreading starting the championship, and then Misano and Laguna are like my ultimate favorites. So I was very happy about this. But Hungaroring, there's something about the flow I don't quite get. Going around these turns, you feel like you're very slow. Don't know if Verena, did you want to say something about Hungaroring? I saw you nodding.
Yeah, I mean, at first it was. I mean, it's a very, very, very technical track, but I really liked the challenge, I guess. I thought Misano is challenging, but I still have so many questions about it. Like I can't seem to go as fast as I want to. I don't know. It's just way more challenging for me in Misano, and I feel like Hungaroring, even though it is super technical, I like it. I don't know.
Cool. Maureen, did you have one track that gives you more trouble than the others?
Hungaroring probably gave me more troubles. I like the flow of Misano. I couldn't go as fast as I had wanted to, but when I found that comfortable rhythm, I was able to get a really consistent race pace, which was important. And I actually liked Laguna Seca. Once I figured out how to handle turn 6 in the corkscrew without making best friends with the barrier.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
I love the corkscrew as well. It's definitely a great challenge. Apparently, there's a tree with a little orange sign on it. I don't know if you guys knew about
Pumpkin,
that. There's a pumpkin. So if you watch Aris is one of the developer of ACC, and he's giving track guides. He's going around the track and talking about very tiny details, and so that's how you know when you need to turn your wheel. There is a tree with the orange pumpkin face on it. I will send you an image of that to show you what I mean. Andy, did you have? Well, I keep calling you Andy, but really your name is Deb.
Okay. That's fine. I found that I loved Misano. I don't know. I just I loved that track. Laguna Seca, I think I've never crashed so many times practicing a new track. I thought, how am I going to do this? But obviously I didn't do as bad as I thought I was going to do. When I really, and that's the other thing, I had probably the least amount of practice going into Laguna Seca. The first time I got on the track was Monday, and it was definitely a challenge. But I would say week 3, I feel like I even Even though like week 4 ended well, like week 3, I probably drove the best.
Okay. So there's quite a few questions from the chat. So I'm going to jump ahead and tell you what they're asking you. Did you get frustrated in training? Oh, Marin's giving a big no. You did?
Oh yeah. Partially because it's my A-type personality and I want to excel and get there really quickly, and it wasn't happening. My biggest frustration would come, it happened in week 2 and week 3 more so than the other weeks, but I would drop my lap time, and then just hit a wall. And I could not break through that time no matter what I tried. I was trying different breaking points. I was trying different throttle application and brake application and rewatching lap guides and following Dan and following you, and just could not crack it. And that was super frustrating because it was kind of hitting my head against a brick wall and hoping something was going to change. So those were the times where it was like, okay, we need to step away from the rig. We need to take a breath, or we just need to kind of drown everything out, forget everything that we're trying to remember about. I have to brake here. I have to put this much throttle on. I have to put this much brake on. Just throw some music on and just drive and gain that muscle memory back. And those kinds of things help to break through that wall. But yeah, there were some major frustrations in those middle weeks.
You said putting some music on. You drive with music on.
I did.
I don't think I can do that. Any of you drive with music on?
Do a bit of both.
Oh.
Sometimes some music, sometimes no music.
I mean, I wouldn't race with it, but.
Oh, okay. Just for muscle memory. Yeah, I guess to put you in the mood and go around. Yeah. Anyone else got quite frustrated, or that was quite a ballad for you to go around the track?
I think at first when I was learning every track and trying to figure it out and remember every little detail about where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to take the corner, and then just trying to put it together. It's always like the first day and a half where I feel like my head's going to explode. But then, the more seat time I got, the more it came together. And yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Just feeling more connected in the car throughout all the races that we did. Like going into Laguna Seca, I'm like, okay, I've spent the most time in this car now, prior to any of the other races, that it just began to feel like we were connected.
Actually, we've got Denise in the chat, and she's saying she's driving with music on. She was always giving me some hard battle. I can't imagine that. I was just trying to focus hard, and she was like, I don't know, singing some sort of song. Maybe I imagine she would listen to like hard rock or something. I generally think too much when I'm driving, so music helped distract. Oh, right, okay. I guess that can help.
Yeah.
Did you think ACC was a good game as a new starter game for the new starter, I guess? Or even if you have experience, did you think, Josie, for example, that's a good game for a starter, or is it a bit too detailed?
I don't know, because when I signed up for the series, I'd had ACC for about a month, and I've still got fewer than 100 hours in it now after the series. And yeah, coming from a game that's a little bit less authentic in terms of the way that it handles simulation, it was a huge step change, but one that I was really, really pleased to get into, because yeah, it really does give you a different perspective on how much speed you can carry through corners, gives you a good idea of how much the car actually weighs. And if you wanted to get a really good authentic experience of what it feels like to drive a sports car on a racetrack, I would say, ACC is an excellent choice. Go for it. It maybe is the deep end, but I don't think there's a big deal about going straight into the deep end. If you want to try it, go for it.
And Verena and I don't know, Marina, if you had any experience on ACC, but I know Verena and Deb, they literally just started on that sim. So what did you guys think? It was a good way to start in a GT3 racing or GT4 racing?
I think
I
so.
Oh, go
You
ahead.
can-
Sorry.
No, you can go. You can go.
I think it was a good start. I mean, I think if you're just coming into it from not having any experience, it might be a little daunting because there's so many things or adjustments that you could make to the car as far as the mods, and kind of looking at all of those numbers, you're kind of thinking like, where do I start? Even though there's all the aggressive setups, but I really do like the feel of it, and I just love how my sim rig utilizes the force feedback in it, because I hadn't been on another game or driven in another game where it kind of gives you a really good feel for the car. For example, I think R factor for me is just levels above me right now, and I have to kind of hold on to it. So yeah, for me, it was perfect.
Okay. Well, Deb actually has a motion rig, so I don't know if any of you knew that, but she's got a video of her giving a tour of her rig. You guys should watch it; it's hilarious. But she's basically. I was thinking every turn I was going through, like the corkscrew, I was imagining what it would be like for Deb, and that was just making me laugh.
I really made the settings very, very low, and actually the last race, the rig, the traction part that moves, I turned it off, so my seat was just kind of moving a little bit, but no actual movement.
Right, because that's just like starting ACC.
A little too much.
Yeah, it's a little hard, I think. Marin, were you just starting on ACC, or did you have a bit of experience already on the game?
I know I didn't. So I was, heavy into, let's call that a month, into F1 2019 than 2020, which is the easier end if you're entering into sim racing, because there are 8 or 9 assists you can add on that make the driving experience a lot easier so that you can learn the basics. I had bought ACC because a couple of friends had it, opened it once, tried 3 laps around Silverstone, got really frustrated because I kept spinning off, closed the game, went, why on earth did I spend my money on this? And that was my ACC experience before I started the series.
Right. Yeah, I think I had a pretty similar experience, but on a different simulator. It was Project Car, and then when I got into ACC, it was like I was reborn. I just loved it. My fiancé didn't expect me, and I didn't want to leave the rig after that. So it became my rig officially. So the viewers are asking how addicted you are to sim racing now, after the championship.
Very.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's everyone's agreeing on that then. Do you have any interest in real life racing right now? Like F1 Le Mans is coming this weekend, I think. If I'm yeah, this weekend. I know obviously Verena is she's a real life stunt driver, so she's got well actually she's done rallying as well. I invited her to discuss that on she had some really scary story where she was hanging off a cliff once in a rally car. So I know she's obviously interested in real life racing. Any of you follow? Oh, Marin, she's got a F1 t-shirt. Ricciardo.
Right. I think I probably missed my chance there. Probably missed my calling. Never say never. I won't rule it out, but we'll get a little bit more comfortable in the sim rig first, and yeah, who knows?
Okay. Cool. Is there any shout out you want to give to anyone? Or any co-driver, anyone else you want to give a shout out?
Yeah, to you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like for just everything that you're doing, and reaching out to us and finding all these ladies and getting this having this series go off the way it did. It was just really remarkable.
Yeah, I'll echo that and I said it to you privately, but I'll say it publicly. The reason that I joined the series is because you started following me on Twitter, and I was looking through my followers going, oh, who's this? Oh, female sim racer YouTuber. Started looking through some of your tweets, saw this thing about this more female racers, thought, that sounds cool, and sent you a DM, said, I'll throw my hat in. I've got no experience, but why not? And that was the starting point for this series. So yeah, kudos to you for putting this together and organizing it. And a massive shout out to all the other main drivers and co-drivers, because we worked our butts off. We had a lot of fun. I love this community. I'm secretly hoping the SimGrid doesn't shut down the More Female Racers channel in the server, because I really like chatting with everyone.
Yeah. Also, like huge compliments for being able to dig up so many experienced female co-drivers. For those of us who were lucky enough to get one as well, just to add that on, you know, find someone who's just like you, who's been there, has been starting out as a woman and has that experience now. That was really, really fulfilling as well.
Yeah, thank you, Thea. I really appreciate it, because I've been kind of wanting to do this for a while. Just get a group of females together to drive, and it didn't even matter to me what game, but just to share our passion, and you made it happen. So thank you, and thanks for pairing our co-drivers together, because that definitely helped.
Well, thank you to all of you for having participated. When I ask you all, some of you asked privately, some of you actually signed up on your own. But I don't know, I felt like there was always that little scare at the back of my mind that some of you might not like it, because some of you were really new into it, and I thought after the first race, it's just gonna tell me, okay, I'm out, and this is gonna be a bigger trouble for me. But no, you all loved it as much as I love it. So I guess I've done something right somewhere. So I'm really hoping we can do a season 2. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on stream with me tonight, showing your faces to the chat. I know a lot of them have been asking to see more of you. They've watched obviously the video that I've had made, and that most of you have sent a video off. I know some of them were actually became kind of fan of you, following what you were doing, asking in my chat what position you were doing, who was your co-driver. So it was great to see the involvement. I'm so excited I can't even speak. So yeah, thank you so much for all that, and I'm gonna let you go, girls. Oh my god, I'm so terrible at this. I'm becoming a little emotional because it's kind of the end of it, and like you, obviously, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I actually was really sad on the evening where there was the last race, because I got so hyped that I finally got a podium after spinning in my first race and having my game crashing in the second, and it was a bit of a nightmare, and up and down, and then yeah, I didn't quite realize it was the end, so I sat in my bed and I couldn't sleep that night. So yeah, I was really looking forward to this race, and I guess now I'm just gonna be sad again, because it's the actual ending. I know.
Over.
Yeah.
It's not over. This is just the lull until season 2.
It's yeah.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Well,
There's always the next race.
there is
Exactly.
always.
And I just also want to quickly say thanks to you and to everybody else that was streaming, and the SimGrid who were broadcasting it, because the reach that we got and the number of people who were being exposed not only to sim racing but to the series and to these drivers, like the support was amazing. And to have all these new people, I know I had friends and family and coworkers who would have never watched this, didn't even really know that it existed, and got hooked and were watching the broadcast and watching other people's streams and cheering on a bunch of drivers. So yeah, thanks to everyone who streamed and helped get the broadcasts out.
That's awesome you say that. I've had a few girls messaging me privately on Instagram and saying that they were quite inspired, but they were a bit too scared to have actually pressed the register button at the beginning of the championship. So yeah, so just thank you for being super brave and having done it. I know for Deb, for example, it was just not about crashing, but see, some people just couldn't even get to press that button to register. So hopefully next season we get maybe 3 tier with lots of women of different level. Let's just go crazy. Let's hope for something big. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope you all have a beautiful day or beautiful evening, depending on where you are in the world.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you. Till
Thanks,
next
Theo.
time.
Bye.
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 There you go. So that was some of the. Well, I'm in the middle of my screen by myself, so I'm really hyped now. I'm gonna go and cry. No, seriously, I feel a bit emotional just thinking about all the things they were saying. I always, like I said, I always had on the back of my mind that little voice that was telling me, what if they don't like it? You know that, like, what if I'm doing all this and actually they... So you have to know, guys, that I'm actually quite negative. I constantly have to fight these negative thoughts. So I wanted to do all this in a positive way. And then I had it on the back of my mind, you know what, that they might not like it at all. They might not. There's a chance they might not. And then the positivity I received from you guys in the chat, from all the girls, from all the co-drivers, it was it was awesome. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm gonna read a bit the chat as well to see what you guys are doing. Thank you, Deb, Josie, and Verena for showing the show. Daniel, did you hear all the big up there was for you? They were like, oh my god, Daniel, basically my secret weapon. Daniel's secret weapon has now been unveiled, and Daniel is not my secret weapon anymore. But yeah, Daniel, there was a lot of talk about you. So many servers ahead. It's fun going to DR2 immediately to ACC race. It's all over Hamilton. Well, what? Matt. Don't trust Phil, never. Japanese Phil, way better. Really nice event here. Thank you, Joshua. Hopefully we'll do a rallycross version and you can teach some girls how to rallycross. Imagine, that would be good. You taught me quite a few things already. You did a great job and seriously inspired some folks. Oh, thank you, Josie. It's your name on YouTube is really confusing me. Losefina. Now I'm not too sure if I'm actually saying it right. Now I'm a little sad as well, knowing that chapter 1 of MFR is closing. Well, Shortmaster, you know, it's a positive end of chapter. You're right, he changed tires without hesitation and complaint. Lankin sabotage, it was great, Tia. Thank you, Silent. I should call you Silent Shock, really. I'm just lazy, I say half of it. So I have no more chance of winning a handbrake now. Zlankin, you still have a chance. Have you not participated to my rally championship? Don't pretend. You can win a handbrake, and it's actually great. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Zlankin, I was always complaining. No, I'm joking, Zlankin. It feels like Full House. What was Full House saying? Yeah. Oh, Phil throws the spare tire off the cliff when you are looking. Do you know what? Full House. Jeff didn't realize how annoying Phil was until a few days ago when he started. Jeff has been really doing quite well in Rallycross. He's been trying, practicing a lot more, I say, and he's actually hating Phil just as much as I do now. He came out the room and told me, "Do you know Phil doesn't actually say the right calling when it's the right time? He seems a bit early, a bit late, even though I changed the time." And I was like, "Yeah, well, that's what we've been trying to tell you the whole time." Joshua, it's important part of sim racing. These races have been excellent. Thank you, Full House. Phil sold a tire to feed his family. Oh, that sounds like it could be the right thing to do, Crystal. I'm sad MFR is over. Oh, well, guys, don't be sad. There'll be plenty of more things to look forward to. And yeah, I'm really, really hoping for MFR to come back very quickly. But it doesn't only depend on me, so I'll tell you as much as soon as I can. He went off the cliff earlier, Bill Blake. And yeah, a big congratulations to the 2 winners again tonight. I was gonna say Jeff has got the 3D Rap winner, but Jorge Mestre was the Virig winner. So congrats to him for winning that, and then congrats to the I can't even remember how to pronounce it. So congrats to the 3D Rap Mark. It was a long name, Mark something. Congrats, Mark, for winning the Akina Handbrake. I love the Akina. I can't decide whether I prefer the Akina or sequential. I think I was more excited to use the sequential shifter, but then I really like the Akina. Don't make me pick. Who won the 3D wrap? It was Mark. There's a lot of Mark. It could be any Mark. I'll be in touch with him, so we announced it earlier. If you go back to 8:45, 8 p.m, you'll have the answer, Duncan.
Exhibit 8.
Exhibit 8. Oh, he likes it. We brought some Conquer home, and Tony's playing with them. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks everyone for coming to the race. It was an incredible and clean race, by the way. T1, there was a few touchy, but actually it was rubbing is racing, right? Or rubbing is carrying? I can't remember. One of these. The rig winner is Annabelle, brother-in-law. No way. Oh well. That's awesome if that's true. Yes, way. Okay, Brett. Thanks for the little heart, Deb. It's so confusing. I really want to call you Auntie. And by the way, your dog was making. I don't know if it was. I don't know which one it was, but there was one that started eating your face. I just couldn't hold myself. It was making me laugh. I know you were trying to keep your composure, but that just took my mind away from things for a second. That was quite entertaining. It surprised her though, so I don't think really about being the fastest. She posted in the same rig. Oh, cool. I'll have a look in a bit. Yeah, it's always good to have doggy cats. We have a special discussion in my Discord where we post picture of our cats and dogs and animals. And Darth Jiski got himself a little dog, a doggy, and he's always posting videos in there. I just love it. I just love spending time there. 10-week-old puppy. That's all right. I enjoyed it. It was nice to see someone. I struggle sometimes with Tony, but I don't struggle that way. I presume Andy is used to it. I mean, Deb is. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks everyone for coming on. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone. I can't believe it's over. But, you know, there's a beginning and an end to every good thing. So, hope you have a lovely evening or lovely day, depending where you are in the world. And I see you all in the next stream, which is tomorrow, for some Rallycross community races. If you fancy joining, we are gonna go at Silverstone, and there'll be 2 of them. So yeah, if you fancy bumping around Silverstone, tomorrow is the right place, the Theamusante stream. See you all then. Bye.